guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching BrettO Live.
What is going on, guys? BrettO back with another video, and this is the Week in Review setup, episode 8, guys. This is episode 8, where we go over Raw and SmackDown in a setup style. I tell you what I thought about this show, how the show was, if it was good, if it was terrible, and we state facts here on the channel. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. And of course, I give my opinion in this too. So if you guys don't like my opinion, definitely let me know in the comments down below. So starting up here on the stage, main event of the show, it was Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's like, I want an opportunity to get into the Money in the Bank ladder match because Braun Strowman already had a spot in the match. So Sami Zayn wanted a match against Strowman for his spot in the briefcase match. And then Sami Zayn did end up picking up the victory. And if you guys are wondering, why the heck is he pinning him up on the stage? It was a Falls Count Anywhere match. And Sami Zayn did have he actually had a lot of help from Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin to beat Braun Strowman. But yeah, probably the best match of the night. Really good match there. Pretty good Raw. Last week's Raw was absolutely terrible. This Raw stepped it up. It was pretty good. Big E, I'm intending that to be Bobby Lashley. But in the beginning of the show, excuse me, it was Miz and Roman Reigns, Miz TV. Great Miz TV, great promo. Roman Reigns is like, where is the cool Miz? Like, the energetic, the cool Miz, you know? And then Miz let out that cool Miz. And then, Roman Reigns and Miz had similar enemies in the Authority. So, and then they went up against Bobby Lashley and Elias. And then Shane McMahon ended up coming into the ring. I think he hit one of the guys with a chair, caused a disqualification. And then Roman Reigns and Miz ended up standing on top. So the match never really got finished. I know I just explained that terribly, but I kind of forgot what happened. But yeah, pretty good match there. On Raw and SmackDown the past week, Mojo Rawley has been filming himself with a mirror in front of him, talking to himself on how bad he used to be. But then he comes out here. It was a one-on-one match, Apollo Crews versus Mojo Rawley, and Mojo Rawley didn't even change his character at all. He still screams. He's still hyped up, sort of. And the only thing that's changed about his gimmick is his attire and his face paint. So otherwise, he's the same dude, no different gimmick or no different character change or anything. At least what I'm noticing. But yeah, he faced Apollo Crews, he beat him. I didn't really care about that moment. Double contract signing because of course Becky Lynch is facing Charlotte at Money in the Bank for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and Becky Lynch is also facing Maurice for the Raw Women's Championship in a double match. At Money in the Bank. That should be very good. She has 2 matches, which is insane. I don't see her picking up both of those victories, but definitely look out for the Money in the Bank predictions coming out this week. But yeah, Charlotte and Flair. It was a double beatdown after they counted. After they signed the contracts. I really just can't speak right now. But yeah, and that's not intended to be Maurice. That is supposed to be Lacey Evans. So Lacey Evans and Charlotte attacked Becky Lynch and put her right through freaking table. Moving over here, it was Rey Mysterio, the 619 versus the Swiss 19, Cesaro. Very good match. When Cesaro come out, I'm like, oh, Cesaro versus Rey Mysterio, okay. But then I start paying attention more. I'm like, oh, wow. This match is actually pretty good. And then Rey Mysterio ended up picking up the victory. But yeah, and what I thought was funny is Cesaro went for the Swiss 19 in the match, but he didn't hit it. Moving over here, Baron Corbin versus Ricochet. Okay match. I'm really surprised Ricochet lost. But yeah, whatever. Don't really care about that. Moving over here, it was a fatal 4-way. It was Natalya, Nikki Cross, Naomi, and then Dana Brooke in a fatal 4-way match. And then Nikki Cross ended up picking up the victory. But then Alexa Bliss, because Alexa Bliss was supposed to be in the match, but then she promoted Nikki Cross to be in the match. And then, yeah, I just thought it was really weird. Nikki Cross was acting really nice backstage and all an actual normal person. And then she come out and then she's all crazy. And I was like, wait. What? Wasn't she just really cool backstage? But yeah, whatever. And then Alexa Bliss kind of let her grab the briefcase. But it absolutely doesn't matter because the match was not going on. But yeah, guys, that was Raw. Nothing backstage for this week, but yeah, I thought Raw was pretty good. Definitely a big step up from last week. And one more quick thing, Bray Wyatt, check it out on WWE's YouTube channel. Absolutely insane. Oh my god, I'm not going to spoil anything. Just go to WWE's YouTube channel, look up Bray Wyatt, and yeah, that video will for sure come up. But yeah, pretty good Raw. Now let's move into SmackDown. SmackDown Live. Here we go. SmackDown Live. We just went through Raw, so now we're going to hit SmackDown Live again. Same style, setup style here as we just went over with Raw. Now we're going to go over with SmackDown Live. Let me just grab the lighting here. to get some better camera views here. All right, so starting off with a pretty good match. We're going to start over here. It was Andrade Cien Almas, Finn Balor, Randy Orton, and Ali, all in a fatal four-way match. Absolutely amazing. And then it ended up with Andrade Cien Almas picking up the victory. Absolutely amazing match. Andrade put on a show, Balor put on a show, Orton put on a show, especially Ali put up a great show. And then after the match, Andrade was climbing the ladder and he was going to go grab the briefcase. I don't have the briefcase up there now, but he did climb the ladder to get the briefcase, but then Ricochet come out. And he did like a springboard off the ropes, and then he got up there on the ladder, and then he took down the briefcase and then ran off with it. But yeah, pretty interesting there. Do I think Ricochet's going to win the briefcase? No, I do not. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see him climb the ladder and grab the briefcase. It was Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus Kairi Sane and Asuka. Yeah, I didn't really pay much attention to this match. I couldn't really care less about either team. But yeah, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville ended up losing with like a miscommunication because Mandy Rose wanted to win the match after Sonya Deville did all the work, but then Asuka was it Asuka? Yeah, I think Asuka just rolled her up and then won the match. But yeah, pretty boring there. Not really much. Over here, yeah, we'll get right into it. Over here, probably the best match of the night. It was a 4-on-3 handicap match. The Usos and Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan, Elias, Eric Rowan, and Shane McMahon. Absolutely amazing match. And yes, Shane McMahon did compete on SmackDown. Very cool. That's very rare to see him compete on SmackDown, but he did. Absolutely awesome. Shane McMahon actually did end up picking up the victory for his team, but in the end, the team of, again, the Usos and Roman Reigns did stand on top. Oh, and then The Miz. Oh, I forgot. Jeez, how did I forget that? The Miz come out and help Roman Reigns and the Usos because it was about to be a 4-on-3 beatdown after the match. So The Miz helped him out, and then The Miz, Reigns, and the Usos were up on top after the match. Moving into the main promo of the show, it was the Kevin Owens show. Special guest, Kofi Kingston, but Kevin Owens never showed up. The host never showed up. He did, but not like when the show started. So here's what happened. Kofi Kingston was out there. He's like, where's Kevin Owens? Where's the host? Kevin Owens comes out. And then I knew this was going to happen. I knew Sami Zayn was going to come out from behind. It was a 2-on-1 attack, but then Xavier Woods come out and didn't really do much. He got taken out, but I think it was like one punch to the face. Yeah, Xavier Woods, yeah, whatever. But yeah, and then Kofi Kingston did end up on top by hitting a Trouble in Paradise on Sami Zayn, and then Kevin Owens did just retreat, but yeah, pretty decent there. And I do not think Kofi Kingston is going to retain his title, but yes, look out for the Money in the Bank predictions. Probably coming out either tomorrow or Friday. But yes, guys, this has been the week in review. If I forgot anything, I feel like I did in this setup, but definitely let me know if I did in the comments down below. If I were to rate Raw and SmackDown this week, I would give Raw the solid 7.9, or I'll just give Raw an 8, and then for SmackDown, I'll give it a 6.5. Sort of boring. Some pretty good matches, but yeah, some just stuff I couldn't care less about, like Mandy Rose. That was pretty boring. Yeah, and then the promo at the end wasn't that good in my opinion. But yes, guys, that was SmackDown and Raw. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. BrettO Live.